friends, Zoe here. Today I'm super excited to talk to you because one of my most frequently asked questions on this channel is how did you make your friends in Italy, or how do you make friends moving to a new place or perhaps starting a new school? And considering September is just around the corner, I thought this would be the perfect time to make this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be letting you know about how I met three of my best friends here in Rome. So that is Anastasia, Sophie, and Alyssa. I'm sure you're all very familiar with them as they've appeared on my channel more than a few times, but I'll be sure to link all of their YouTube channels below because they all have YouTube channels as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first I want to give a big thank you to our friends over at ITALKI for sponsoring this video. If you guys weren't already aware, ITALKI is a great way to learn a new language. ITALKI is the most effective, fastest way to become fluent as you have human teachers. ITALKI allows you to take lessons online and they're customized for your learning style and goals. So it requires no travel and you can take your lessons anywhere in the world. So whether or not you're going back to school or looking for something to do this fall, this could be an amazing opportunity for you. Classes with ITALKI are more affordable than offline tutors at about 30% of the cost. And ITALKI has been generous enough to give all of you a $10 discount on your first package, which I'm going to be leaving the special link down below for you to go check it out. So as mentioned, ITALKI does personalized classes. So what does this mean? It means if you're looking to improve and hit a certain goal in the language of your choice, for example, if it's business English, French for tourism, or Spanish from Latin America, you can get a teacher who specializes from that area, and you may be lucky. Maybe they've been from that part of the world. For me, I know that learning Italian has been one of the most rewarding things in my whole life. Of course, it can be difficult, but having the complimentary online programs such as ITALKI makes it a lot easier. By being able to practice specifically with people who are from that area of the world, from that country, I can better pick up my pronunciation because as you guys know me, sometimes I pronounce things wrong. So like I said, I'll have the link for ITALKI down below and you can get yourself $10 off your first lesson. Please let me know which language you are most keen on learning down below. So if you guys have been following along my channel since the very beginning, or you've done some binging, you know that upon moving to Italy, I didn't know anyone. Originally, I was an au pair, so that means that I moved right in with an Italian family. But other than that, I didn't know anyone in Italy or anyone in Rome. So coming to the new big city, I definitely had to step out of my comfort zone to make friends, and I've made some of the most rewarding friendships in my life, so these are the ones I'm going to talk about today. I've of course made many other amazing friends here, but I'm talking about these three specifically because they've been my friends for over a full year now, and we still hang out all the time, and I know that you guys are familiar with them, so I think it will be very cool to explain this. First is Anastasia.
Poppin'! It is poppin' like mushrooms after the rain.
So when I first moved to Rome, I decided to join a couple of Facebook groups like expats in Rome, bloggers in Rome, au pairs in Rome, and oftentimes individuals in these groups would post events or aperitivo meetups or everyone wanting to go to museums, and that's a fantastic way to meet people. So there goes one tip. But I actually was invited to speak at a Rome bloggers meetup, and this was in November at the Beehive in Rome. I do have a video of it which talks all about my tips on starting a YouTube channel. And while I was at this blogger meetup, it turns out there was one other YouTuber there, and that was Anastasia. Nanichka, are you excited?
I can't wait for you guys to see me fall.
No, that's a limiting belief. The majority that I was speaking to was just mostly bloggers, but it was so cool because Anastasia and I really connected over the fact that, you know, both moved to Rome because we love the city, wanted to be YouTubers, so we set up a dinner together and then worked on some collaborations together, some fitness ones. I'm sure you guys may have seen them. And of course, as time goes on, you build an amazing friendship, and now Anastasia is my family here in Rome. She's my sister, we're roommates, We had the most amazing times together, as you guys have probably seen. We've gone on some amazing trips like Puglia and Jordan. So I'm so looking forward to all the amazing times in the future. So another tip there is just connect with people who have similar interests in you, and then make sure that you follow up. And if you feel like you really gel with that person, then collaborate or plan a trip together or make a weekly breakfast a tradition, things like this. And next, Sophie. Guess who's here?
Ciao, bitches.
So how did I meet Sophie? Sophie actually originally reached out to me on Instagram, like in a DM, and let me know that she is actually living in Rome as well, gave me a little bit of a background on herself, and that she also had just recently started a YouTube channel. So I went and I checked out Sophie's channel, and I was like, oh, she's so cool. Like, I feel like we would definitely gel well together. So we met for an aperitivo, and this was just before I went traveling last summer, and when I came back, we connected again, caught up again over aperitivo, and yeah, just really chatted about life, what it's like to be an expat in Rome. And as you guys know, we have some fantastic cultural shocks videos. And maybe some of you actually found me from Sophie's channel, or vice versa, you found Sophie through my channel. So we've had so much fun collaborating over the interesting times in Rome. To reflect back on my friendship with Sophie, all it took was her reaching out over social media. So we're so blessed nowadays that we do have these capabilities to find like-minded people more easily. So when moving to a new place, like I said, you're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe this means messaging someone and you're a little nervous, but what's the worst that could happen is they don't respond, right? But then you keep going because you know that you're bound to attract the right people if you put the right energy out. So make sure you're putting the energy out that you want to make friends, and they will come to you. I know they will come to you.
Yes!
And next is Alyssa.
I'm here with Alyssa from ZOEY'S.
So I previously come across Alyssa's website, ZOEY'S, because I am a little bit of a history junkie. I like to explore Rome, find out what there is to do in Rome. And I recognized her website because it's always ranked pretty high on Google. She has the most amazing tips for Rome. And I didn't actually have a face to the name. So I'd attended some bloggers meetups in the city, yes, but I finally got the opportunity to meet Alyssa when we were scheduled to go on a tour, a Polaroid tour of Rome, which I have a video of that as well. And this was last fall, so when I had returned back to Rome after spending summer in Canada, a couple months in summer in Canada anyways. And so we'd gone on this Polaroid tour, we were taking photos, and we just really connected. We had sorbetto, and Alyssa just told me so many amazing things about the city, and I was like, oh, I love Rome so much, please tell me more, please tell me more. And before we knew it, we were hanging out, and now we're gym buddies as well with Anastasia, so it's so great that now I just have even more of a family in Rome, and I feel like that's what makes it so much more important. Is I found that Rome was my home, but now I also have people here to call home as well, and it's very, very special.
Yay!
So all it takes is stepping out of your comfort zone, try joining groups on Facebook, reach out to people if you feel a connection to them or you feel like you could have a connection to them, and put good energy out, and I know that you'll attract it back in. So best of luck to all of you who may be attending a new school, moving to a new place this fall. I know that September is one of those months where things start changing, things start refreshing, you're into a new routine. And please let me know if you have any other modern day making friend tips in a new city, and leave them down below. That way we can all help each other out. Don't forget to check out ITALKI as well, guys. I'll be leaving that link down below, because if you are planning on making a big move to a different country or going on a big trip this year, it can be a great way to make friends. Just being able to put yourself out there, step out of your comfort zone, and practice a new language can do so much for your self-confidence. So I really encourage you, check it out, receive the discount credit on the course, and get started on achieving all of those goals. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye!